Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Good morning, Memphis, Tennessee. It is Thursday. We have one more day until Friday. You know, that is a favorite day of the week. It is our last work day of the week for those who work that Monday to Friday schedule. And we live for the weekend. So come on in. And get ready for a fabulous show. Let me say good evening to our family and friends on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of our journey. This is really fun to do. I was thinking about this today, and I love doing this. I love bringing the news to our listeners. I love having the opportunity to speak with some educated folks who really know what's going on. And today is Political Tea with DeeJay and the real DeeJay Papi. Oh my goodness, you guys. Now, if you have been listening to mainstream media, your knowledge of what's going on as far as this war, as far as politics, is very limited because they don't want you to know what's going on. But we have a solution to that. Yes, we do. It's called DeeJay and the real DeeJay, and I love hearing them. I listen to them just about every night because they give me that knowledge. And you know, we all have a very busy day. We have very busy lives. So it's nice to have people who are doing the deep dive and doing their due diligence to bring us what mainstream media insist on hiding from us. And it's not their fault to a certain extent. You know, they're being led by the man with the black hands. Anyway, so got that out the way. Let's go ahead and get into today. So look, you guys, you know, that's your reminder to drink your 16 ounces of water and take your morning medication as well as your vitamins. We want you to stay healthy and wealthy. Health is wealth. I don't care how much money you have in the bank. If you are unhealthy, your time is limited and you can't buy time. You can buy everything else, but you can't buy time. All right, you guys, come on in. Get ready for these affirmations from our girl, my little sister, Miss Morningstar, the affirmation queen. She gives us that, come on, calm on down. Let me remind you of your greatness. And she does it every single show. So good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you this morning? You know, saying morning and Morningstar is really
a
hard.
tongue twister.
Yes, it is. Good morning, sis. How are you?
Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Thursday, aka Friday Eve. Welcome in. We getting ready for the weekend. My favorite time of the week. So we are into Thursdays, and what do we have to share on this Thursday? So much. But before we get into all that, because y'all know it's heavy, we're gonna talk about self-affirmations for self-confidence and combating self-doubt and also self-love. So imagine waking up and starting your day off by telling yourself, today I'm going to be my best self. That's something we should always want to do. We should always want to start out our day with some positive affirmations instead of just waking up with negative things to say. It just doesn't sit foot for a good day. It really doesn't. So sometimes we are fast paced. This world is real fast paced, and we might miss that opportunity. But the good thing about affirmations is you can utilize affirmations throughout the day. It doesn't have to just be in the morning. You can say them in the afternoon, you can say them in the evening before you go to bed, and again when you wake up. They work all well rounded throughout the day. So consistency is key. That is key when you are using affirmations. So I'm going to use some affirmations and to give to you all that you all can jot down for your little yellow sticky notes, put them on your car, write them on your mirror, do whatever you need to do, but you need to grab some of these so that you can retain them. It's retention is key, and you can use them to help with your self-esteem and your self-love. So let's get into it. Self-confidence, positive affirmations. Always start with I am. I am true. I am my true self, and that is powerful. Positive thoughts guide my daily routine. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. I believe in my unique gifts and talents. I am capable of achieving my dreams. I will find my passion and I will drive that will drive me towards my purpose. I have the strength to overcome any setbacks. I'm always growing and transforming. My potential to succeed is infinity. I am more than any obstacle in front of me. I am resilient, strong, and brave. I am a magnet for positive energy and good vibes. Success and happiness are natural outcomes for me. I am at peace with my past and excited for my future. Every day I will become more knowledgeable and wiser. My strength is greater than my challenges I face. I inspire others through my actions and words. I believe in the person I'm becoming. And finally, I am in control of my emotions and reactions.
Yes, ma'am.
All your affirmations that you need, y'all. I'm telling you, they help.
They
Use them.
really do.
Use
Mhm.
them.
Yes, there is nothing like feeding your soul positivity, you know. I'd rather be positive every day than to have to deal with me being negative or dealing with negative situations. So keep that in mind, especially when you find yourself in a situation where you might want to curse somebody out. Just take a deep breath and remember, you got this. You are all of that. That is probably why they whomever is stepping over the line. But we ain't gonna get into it. We're not gonna give them that much power. You keep fighting. All right, let's go ahead and get into this weather. Thank you, Miss Morningstar.
You're
Today,
welcome.
Springs, you have a high today of 80, a low of 53. Feels like 78 during the day, 52 at night, with a 1% chance of rain. Winds are out of the south southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. It's going to be a sunny day. Humidity is low during the day and moderate in the evening and at night. Get out there and enjoy it. Memphis, Tennessee, today you have a high of 82, a low of 58. Feels like 80 during the day, 57 at night, with a 3% chance of rain. Winds are out of the south southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Again, another sunny day. Get out there, soak in that sun, enjoy it. Humidity is low during the day and moderate evening and at night. H Town, Houston, Texas. High today of 82, a low of 68. Feels like 83 during the day, 65 at night, with a 24% chance of rain. Winds are out of the east southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. It's going to be a cloudy day, and we have high humidity during the morning and very high in the evening and at night. So, yeah, it's going to be humid, but still get out there and enjoy it. And just remember, we are living, we've got one day above ground versus below. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. And that is your weather for today. All right, sis, let's go ahead and get into this news that you can use. You know, we got the real DJ, we got DJ and the real Duce with us. And you know, we may as well bring them on up because this 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 news that you can use will have you wanting to shake the table. Hey, good morning, sister. Good morning, brother DJ and the
Hey,
realest
hey, how y'all
Good
doing?
morning,
Yeah.
ladies. How you
good,
guys doing?
blessed,
And highly
blessed,
favored, I
and
hope.
highly favored. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How are you?
The same. Couldn't be better. Could not be better. So
Absolutely.
yeah. hmm
Yeah. Even though, the world is doing what it's doing, we're all blessed and highly favored. You know,
Definitely. Yeah.
definitely. So I know Real is he's waiting. He can't wait to get into it. So, brother Real, I just have one question. And then we can jump right into it. What happened to the ceasefire?
uh,
What
well,
happened?
hey, listen, all types of things happened to the ceasefire.
Do
First,
tell.
it lasted a minute and some seconds before it was broken. Um, you got some people said there never was a ceasefire.
uh,
Um,
That's
yeah,
what
so
Carolyn Levitt said. She said that didn't happen. Donald Trump did not agree to ceasefire. It was the fake news that did that. I'm like, let me go back to this X message again.
Wait
Wait.
a minute now.
He tweeted,
Yes.
right? Didn't he lie social it?
Did, is he not the one that's running Live Social?
hey, that's his app.
Well, does Carolyn know?
She doesn't
Uh,
know a lot of anything. I don't even think she know who the father is. But that's
Ah,
another show.
I
We'll
was
do
trying
that.
to
We'll do.
drink my
listen.
coffee.
We'll do.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
do that.
Oh, Caroline probably ain't gonna be working there too much
I
longer.
call her Lying Caroline.
Right.
Lying.
Allegedly,
mm-hmm.
allegedly.
As
Look.
Donald says, she is not doing a good job. She's not.
Oh yeah, he critiqued her.
hmm
Mm,
But
mm.
go ahead, go for it, go for it, because I can't wait to talk about that soldier.
Okay, so Denham just said that BB said that the IDF decides when the war is over, not Trump.
B- BB ain't saying nothing since this thing started.
How come BB ain't talking though?
Look, real and my
Hey,
thoughts on that
let me help
allegedly.
you out without saying it out loud, DJ Kitty. BB somewhere.
So I'm gonna need folks to go ahead and go on over to YouTube and see exactly, because even though it's playing on the radio right now, you guys can always go to YouTube and see us in person. And y'all need to see how Real just described where BB is. I ain't synced him. I ain't synced him.
They
Yeah.
just said he did a pop-up interview. Yeah. And he
What
was
did they?
talking about how kind of what Jenna was saying. Basically, we ain't got nothing to do with no ceasefire. We gonna continue boom booming. If they continue to boom boom us, we gonna keep boom booming. So
Well, I mean, the
well,
ceasefire was between us and Iran. That's who the ceasefire was
Right.
between.
allegedly,
But
Allegedly,
because
allegedly,
that could have
right?
So
been a one-sided conversation. Because
Apparently, it was
he
right.
been
But
having
Pistol
conversations in his head.
right.
Pistol Pete came out today and said the ceasefire it did not prevent Israel from continuing to fire on Lebanon. What part of the
Right.
game is that?
and when BB was talking, did he have
Stop
six
it.
fingers or five? I just want to
Did
know.
his sleeve fall out of
What?
his jacket all of a sudden?
Listen, he started out with 5 fingers and ended up with 7 on one hand.
Okay, all right. I
I,
just
I,
wanted to
I
make
ain't got no
sure.
comment because I don't know nothing about this fool. I don't understand who y'all what.
Listen,
Like
he
I
was
said, I don't even care one way or the other, as long as he stay
Yeah.
out the
hey,
way.
DJ Kitty. One day he
Um,
was drinking a cup of coffee that refused to spill. He was moving it all over the place.
I
Coffee just
mean,
wouldn't spill.
how? How? I mean, it's a magic, you
Well,
know.
if he's well and running, why put all that fake news out there about that? You
I
know?
just, I haven't seen him. I haven't synced him. I ain't synced him at all. So, and the one that did see had 6 or 7 fingers. So I don't know.
I
Maybe.
recall that video, but it's
All
been
right.
other ones since, just pop-ups of him.
But y'all know
Yeah, but
what's
that just
sad
tell me
about
they were
this?
able to perfect it.
They
Mhm.
were forcing broadcast media companies like CNN, NBC, Fox. they were forcing them to play these videos, and we know they were AI.
Right.
Like, what? Come on,
So
bro.
that's
Like,
why I keep saying, did he have 6 or 7 fingers? Because I mean, I don't know.
right.
Most people are born with 5 fingers on one hand and five
It's-
on the other. So I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know.
Well, the beauty of fascism, when you got state run media, you can make them do what you want them to do.
you
So
can.
Exactly.
You are absolutely correct, and that's where
Exactly.
our mainstream media is right now. So just gonna take it that the man with the black hands, the diaper, the leprosy on his neck, and them swollen ankles, he and what who y'all have labeled Trunk. Um, he actually was talking with the people in his head, them voices in his head, because obviously he hasn't talked to anybody from Iran. Is that how you say it, DJ? Iran.
It's Iran.
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 Iran. Okay.
You know,
Gotta make that tongue work.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, he hasn't spoken to them. They said that they have not spoken to them. Actually, both of the United States and Iran have negotiators that are speaking to one another. They're not really speaking to each other. Their negotiators are. And at one point in time, it's not real wanted the United States negotiator. They wanted him unalive.
why? What?
oh, wait. Go ahead, DJ.
No,
I'm
go
gonna let
ahead.
you
Go ahead. I know. I'll let you go
What
ahead.
happened? What happened?
wait till you wait. No, no, no. Hold on. And then I'm gonna let DJ get back to it. Guess who we're sending over to negotiate on behalf of the United States?
Who? Please don't tell.
J. J.D. Vance.
Mm, mm,
But anyways, DJ, you tell them about them negotiating. I'm gonna just
No, just that fact that they wanted him unalive, and Trump had to tell him, "Don't do it.
right,
Don't do it," because he didn't like the fact that the negotiator agreed with, made some sort of negotiation with Iran. Took that negotiation back to Trump. This is early on now. This is early on. This is before the first strike. Then Chunk and Benny sat down and talked about it, and Benny didn't agree with it. And Benny said that he wanted the guy unalive for even making that type of a deal.
mm,
And Chunk had to tell him, "Don't do it.
mm.
but
Don't do
tell
it."
me who.
And right after that, since remember they had this a time frame that they were working with, but Benny got so pissed off that he went ahead and boom boomed them anyway.
Oh, okay.
But DJ, who gets to ask for a break during the war? Can we take like
Can I?
48 hours and
Can we?
like this?
Can we have a recess? You know.
Right.
Can we, can,
No,
can we
so
I
was
can't
it
see out this black eye. Is there
was
can
any
I
way
was
just
we
it
could?
ask?
Pakistan that jumped in to do this negotiation? Pakistan that got in and did this negotiation. Supposedly, I believe they were trying to come with a resolution, but the resolution wasn't the resolution because yeah, we see what's happening right now.
Well, they didn't trust that. Nobody trusted. Even when we heard about it, we were live at the time, and we heard about it, and we were like, "That is not going to stick." None of that. That negotiation, those 10 points that Iran had given the United States, even including reparation, we knew that crap wasn't going to stay. But Iran knew it wasn't.
We ain't
That's
got
why
no
they
money
threw it
to
out
give y'all
there.
reparations. We ain't got no money.
Look, right?
We
They
broke.
knew he wasn't gonna go for it. That's why they threw it out there. They
Right.
Mm-hmm.
they don't want a ceasefire. They want to continue doing what they're doing when it comes to it's not real, because they know that if they don't complete this task, it's going to come back and bite them. They know
Right.
that.
Well,
So
I just want Iran. I know you listening. So the next time y'all go and negotiate, I want you to continue to ask for them reparations, but I also need you to put a clause in there. We need reparations for black people first. So I
listen.
want you to put that in there in your negotiations. First, you give all black Americans reparations, and then we want our reparations too.
Well,
Put
they
that
knew
in there.
that, right? They knew that was a message that would taunt the United States. They
Right.
don't want to give us any sort of reparations, and they knew that. See,
Mhm.
Iran. One thing about Iran, They for you, me. They're for us.
Right.
I mean, they're
They're for
civilized and
us.
they have enough humanity to call people and say, hey, y'all got about 72 hours to vacate the premises.
Right.
You
Yes.
know,
Yes.
vacate.
And they
But
haven't hit up. We've hit their colleges and their schools. And
Children.
they right, exactly. And they haven't done that to us.
right. But these people, they are making an absolute mockery out of Trump and his administration. Listen, Trump knows he is in over his head, and I think he is scared to death of what may happen next. That's for other than manipulating markets. That is his reason for all of these extensions. These extensions. So now you're Iran. Trump is telling you, "Oh, we're the most powerful, nation in the world." And in 48 hours, if you don't do what we said, we coming to end a civilization. But they said, come on, come
Yeah.
on, come on, Cletus.
Boy,
Wait.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
No.
had that had taken place, we would be in the midst of a war on our own land.
Yes.
Because the other countries would have no other choice but to, eliminate that problem happening to them. You
Right.
Yes.
understand? If the world allows that to happen, other countries are going to come because they can't wait for him to do them.
And if you do it to them, you'll do it to me. That's like if you
Exactly.
cheat on me,
Exactly.
cheat with me,
And
you'll cheat on me, you know?
I,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know you got a break coming up soon, but for them to keep telling us to come on, they got something big over there
I hope they
that
are.
they are not telling us about. Who invites the war onto their land?
He said, I'm waiting on you.
Right.
Exactly. But you know what? Our soldiers have figured that out. They've got more and more soldiers are saying, "I'm not going."
We're not doing this. We're not
Hmm
doing it. We're
I
not doing
read
it
it. I
at all.
read again yesterday. There were more soldiers that were like, "Nah, we're not willing to go over there like that." They saw that with this last mission, that damn thing was foiled. But I want to wait till after the break to talk about how foiled that was.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was something. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Do not go anywhere. We've got some news for you. So come back.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The Community Connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now, I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit marakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DeeJay Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
What's up, everybody? Scott Cologne, District Attorney, and candidate for the United States Senate for the great state of Mississippi. I had a great time talking about my campaign with the crew at the Community Connection morning radio show. I'm running because Mississippi matters. Our families are paying more for less, and our rural hospitals are under serious threat. I spent my career fighting for my community, and I'll bring that same fight to Washington. Folks in the Holly Springs area and the worldwide should check out our convo and visit cologneforsenate.com because Mississippi matters.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out morningstarboutiquebytam.com, where your light owns your style.
And we are back. You're listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. Today we have our sister and brother. It's Political Tea with DeeJay and the real DeeJay Papi. And we are doing a deep dive into politics, political tea. So we left off with Real. Real's gonna drop some knowledge on us really quick. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, we left off talking about this debacle we got going on with Iran. Yeah, so what I'm seeing thus far is things are not what they seem. We're hearing only and seeing only what they're willing to show us on US news. But we know that, hey, the other side is telling a totally different story. So, right now, I'm finding it hard to believe a lot of what we're hearing about this war, just like this pilot rescue. And did y'all see that Pistol Pete tried to equate the saving of this pilot to the rising of Jesus Christ?
I saw that mess.
They said this man went down on Friday. Friday night and Saturday night, he was in a cave in the mountains. And they found him on Sunday at sunrise, like when Jesus rose at sunrise on Easter
If
Sunday.
they don't stop playing with the Lord,
That's all
I
right.
said,
Their fate is already doomed. They can go
I
It
ahead.
is. It's written already.
said, this is
y'all don't
straight up
stop
blasphemy.
playing.
Right.
Blasphemy.
Now,
Just
Absolutely.
don't forget.
blasphemy.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I just said
I,
just blasphemy. Go ahead.
right. I was going to say, don't forget, this is the same pilot that walked 110 miles. Some news feeds say in 24 hours, some say in 48. Who's to
Oh,
say that was bleeding out,
with a
a
broken ankle.
bad ankle.
Mm.
Walked 110 miles, then got there and climbed a mountain.
Right.
Now, who gonna believe that? Claiborne.
Wait a minute. You
That's who
forgot.
believes.
You forgot, DeeJay. He treated his wounds.
Right.
Oh,
Like, you
yeah,
know how
that
the movie
part.
Rambo, how he gave her the eye up,
If y'all don't stop.
made her
And,
clothes splint,
right.
and you know.
Right. At one point, they announced that they were close to him. Some Iranian people that were hiding him in their no. Those Iranians was out there looking for him like it was an Easter egg hunt. You hear
Right,
me? They
right,
were
Believe me.
out
but
there deep looking for that man
They
because it
sure
was
right.
was.
they put like a $50,000 bond on his head.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
So
sure.
In
them
in
Iranians was out there like, woo.
What was
in the
they
midst
really doing?
of
But
all of this,
what really was happening now? What was that? What was those aircrafts really trying to do?
They were trying to get those minerals. What do they have? Ukrainian?
Yeah.
Ukrainian.
Okay.
listen,
That's what they were going in there to do.
Mhm.
And they got the surprise of their life. Surprise, we told you not to come over here.
Mhm.
We lost 8 aircrafts that day. They only told us about 4, but when we did our digging, and first of all, when I saw the crash site where a lot of these were falling, I was like, that is way more than four I'm looking at.
Right.
Yeah.
And when we went on to dig on, we found news that was actually reporting exactly what crafts they were, and there were eight. We
Mm-hmm.
Right.
lost eight, but we didn't lose no people. Give me a
Right.
break. That's
So
almost
Where
impossible.
they at?
I'm gonna tell you,
Captured.
I know we lost a F-15E, we lost the A-10, we lost two C-130s, we lost two Black Hawk helicopters, and two MQ-9 drones for a grand total of 8 aircraft. But this is what I think they were doing. I was told that we had special forces that tried to go on a mission over there to secure uranium,
Mm-hmm.
and they were captured to the tune of upwards of 175 people. I'm thinking maybe they were trying to plan a rescue mission to try to possibly get these people back. And not only that, the other night, at the beach house, we had a guest on that was Iranian. She told us a story about a down pilot, and they had they found that they had this pilot's ID.
Mm.
And no
How they get his
sooner
ID?
than,
Go
huh?
ahead. How'd they
No
get his
sooner,
ID?
I
They
don't
got
know.
him.
But but the thing is, it was a female's ID. And you
Mhm.
said, you kept saying he walked 110 miles. He climbed the mountain. But we see this idea of this female who was supposed to be one of
But
the pilots.
but she could have been easily one of the hundred and some odd, 70 some odd, or 60 some odd people that because they have hostages. They
Yes,
have
they do.
us.
They
We're
do.
there. They have us. So she could have been a part of that. I don't know. I don't
Right.
know.
We
But they
won't
had her
know
ID.
until he's out of office and all the line stops. But I will say this, real.
Yes,
Y'all
ma'am.
have y'all noticed how Pete Keg's breath? I know you call him Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete, aka Pete Keg's breath, has been thrown under the bus.
hmm
Y'all
Oh
did y'all
yeah.
catch that? Uh,
We
These
we
Go
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 ahead.
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 Go ahead.
I was just going to say this real quick. We when it started and we started seeing them fail, we said that it would be him that they throw under the bus for this war. They're not going to put Kushner or under any of those other people that Trump actually named, but they'll put Pete under there.
Right. He's not close enough to family. They're definitely not gonna throw family under the bus. But these people that he's put in these cabinet positions are expendables, and we're seeing that already. Um, yeah, so anyways, Pete is gonna end up taking the fall for this war. He's going to take the fall for the US's possible failure in this
hmm
campaign.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
That
hmm
this is coming.
hmm
Just like
Absolutely.
just like we seen old Pam Blondie. She got axed on Tuesday. She took the fall because he felt like she wasn't doing enough to go after his political enemies and this, that, and the
hmm
other.
hmm hmm
Then, they put her assistant in charge, and now he's over there beating his chest. But whether it's Keg's breath, Blondie, Ty Blanche, or whatever, we're going to see how much bravado and how much arrogance they have when it's time to sit down and
Mm.
answer up to all of these crimes they are
Well,
committing.
well,
Well, let
hold on. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar, because I already you and I are both
we
gonna say the
going the
same
same
thing.
page. We're going
Uh
to the
huh.
same thing because it just reported that Bondi is now the DOJ is saying she doesn't have to appear for the April 14th disposition.
Yeah,
Uh
I
huh.
saw
And
that.
we knew that was coming because when he released her, the first thing I thought was they trying to get her out of this disposition. This oversight committee has,
Mm-hmm.
but Nancy Mace is
Mhm.
going off. She's saying absolutely not.
Mm.
Who
Right.
was
So now,
they
so
trying to
now,
force her into this?
how is it you think she gets to get out of this April 14th hearing when we've seen plenty of Republicans not answer subpoenas to come sit in front of these committees? But let's see. At one point, you were trying to make Fonnie Willis come in to answer questions. She
Say
wasn't
that.
the DOJ.
Say that. Say that.
So nobody is exempt. And so if that's the game that they want to play, then the Democrats need to file motions to hold them in contempt of
That's
Congress.
exactly what the article stated, that they're going to go ahead and file. If she does not show up, she will be held in contempt, and a warrant
As
will
she
go
should.
out for her arrest. I mean, at
Right.
this point,
Good.
As it should.
that needs to happen immediately. Okay, she will be she'll be a citizen. I mean, she won't be a federal employee anymore, so she'll be
She's a
working in
citizen
the
now.
private sector. Go ahead and get her.
Listen,
She's a citizen. Go ahead and get her.
she should want to show up and tell everything she know after she
She
cried for
should.
her. She cried for her job and he fired her anyway.
uh, back to Pete Pistol Pete, aka Pete Kegsbreath. I'm hearing that there's articles of impeachment going up for him.
Yes.
Democrat Representative Yasmin Ansar, an Iranian American, said on a late Monday X post that she's introducing articles of impeachment against Secretary of Defense Pistol
Yeah.
Pete. So
Well,
I say impeach them all. Every
right.
last
Well,
one.
that's what we need. We need a 2-4. What is it? Article 4,
Article 2,
section.
Section 4.
I
Yeah.
always say it the opposite way. So yeah, that's what we need, and we're going to get it one way or the other.
Yeah.
One way or the
Can you
other.
can you explain what an Article 2, Section 4 is for those who are not aware? DeeJay?
So, well, if there's Article 2, Section 4 charges, those are charges for what are considered high crime, like treason and
Reason.
Misdemeanor.
war crimes and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And Schmurder. Because
yes,
All of
I
that.
think
they need to
Trump.
be going after the big fish with this
Yeah, I
All of
Article
think
2,
that.
Trump
Section
is
4.
going. What I read was they're trying to impeach Trump for war crimes and Schmurder.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as they should. Them little
Yes.
girls, them 168,
Yes.
they were
Let me
Schmurder.
say something about
Mhm.
is not real and the United States. Thus far, they seem to be attacking lone wolves, people that they know they could go in there because they don't have big military, and they can grab and snatch and come back out, or children. All
Children.
right, seem like their children is like not off bounds for them. In fact, it is the need and the want that they have in these wars to
Right.
eliminate the children. And
Right.
Right.
those that by itself makes them cowards. Especially it's not real who attacked Gaza, and Gaza had nothing but sticks and rocks, and you went in
Right.
there and you unalived over 30,000 children, and you brag about it like you men. No,
And
you're weak.
DeeJay,
You're weak.
they're still to this day attacking Gaza.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
Yes.
just the other
Yes.
day, a reporter with Al Jazeera was unalive in his vehicle over in Gaza. He was sitting in his vehicle, and they sent it's not real. Sent a what you call it, a bomb, a
Boom,
BB,
boom.
yeah, boom boom over there and hit his car.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was a
Nina
But,
journalist.
Nina
but
Gen X said on TikTok, and I have to agree, they are eliminating the future. And that's
right.
exactly
Yes.
what they're
That's
doing.
what I
Yes.
was
That's the
about to
point.
say.
Hmm.
So take out the kids so there's nobody to carry on the lineage.
Hmm.
I've been saying it on our live. I've said it several times. This is an attack on bloodlines.
Yes.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
they
Yes.
they they they'll let the old people get old and pass away because they're not able to have any more kids. But if you take away the people who can have kids,
Mm-hmm.
then you end the bloodline. That's what they're aiming to do.
It's sick.
Some
It's
evil
sick.
people.
Evil. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
so
they need
now
to
we
change.
gonna get back into this war thing, but I had a question, and I asked Denim and DJ and Big Adrian before we got on here. So if America is claiming this is a holy war against radical Islamists, and they never fired the first shot, what does that make us And are American people seeing it?
Terrence.
It does. It makes us, you know,
That
terrorists.
makes us
In two
no better
words.
than the people we're calling terrorists.
Compliant.
Yes, and you think about it. Remember on 9/11, the story that they want us to believe is that they came over and dropped that and ran planes into our buildings. Okay. And we labeled them what? Terrorists.
Terrorists.
So if we decide to go over to another country that wasn't bothering nobody and drop bombs, F1 in the comments, please, on children, what does that make us?
Cowards and terrorists.
We've
There
been
you go.
terrorists, though. I mean, this is no new thing for the United States. We've been terrorizing people,
In
Yeah.
especially
our own
in
country.
in the foreign countries as well. We've
In
been
our
doing
and here.
bullies.
Yes.
Right.
But y'all see though with these crazy tweets and truths that he's putting out on True Social. Yesterday, hey, Congress, it was like up to 70 congressmen. They wanted Buddy gone.
They want
Boy, they
out of
almost
there.
got him.
They need to snatch him up. Oh, I'm sorry. But they do. They need to snatch him up on out of there.
Well, in foreign countries, I mean, in some third
Snatch
world
this.
countries, they will grab you up by the collar and drag you
Right.
out,
Just like that. Just
and
snatch him
let
up out of
people
there.
away.
Yeah.
Right.
They
Because
wanted him gone.
and we want him gone.
I
We
don't
They
all
what
want him.
almost got
changed.
him.
Wait a minute, do say what changed between yesterday and today? We still want him gone. I don't
Right.
understand what
Oh,
they doing.
yeah, we want him gone. I guess because he backed off and listened.
Yeah.
I
See,
listen.
this is
Well,
what
That's
I
what
don't
that
think
to
he
me
Hold
backed
is.
on,
off,
ladies.
Why?
guys.
Hear me out. These
I'm
people
listening.
on both sides. If you're invested in the military industrial complex and you know you about to make a whole bunch of money, sometimes a lot of them going to
It's
what
always about money.
turn a
yeah.
blind eye.
It's
It's been
always
market
about money.
manipulation going on. I see what Sarge said. You're right. It's been market manipulation
The
happening with
entire
Absolutely.
time.
the house the entire time. Every
Yeah.
time
Absolutely.
he does is then it boosts up and they make lots of money. And he'll
Right.
That's
say,
what they
yeah,
did today.
he's saying, I know a lot of people make lots of
Today.
money. He'll say
Right.
it.
But this is his workaround against around that Supreme Court decision on the tariffs.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
now, okay, I'm not going to impose tariffs. I'm going to start a war
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to do a ceasefire. I'm going to control the markets through that.
Mm-hmm.
So people are jumping in and jumping out. I need these people to either jump out and stay out or jump in and stay in so
Yeah.
that he cannot do this market manipulation. So there's nothing to gain.
There's very little to gain for the common man because the common man isn't keeping up with it. But for those elites, there's a lot to gain, and
Yeah.
they're not going to do it. It's greed that drives them now, and
Yeah.
they want to be just as rich, if not richer, than the man that they're rubbing elbows with. They're going
Yep.
to always have cockeyed at each other because they're not going to ever trust one another. They all know that they're criminals. They all know that they're crooks, and
Right.
Right.
crooks don't trust one another. They
Yeah.
don't.
Mm-mm.
And
Yeah.
so before I shift gears, my I told y'all I always start out with something positive, but we already mentioned the fact that Scam Blondie got the axe, but hey, and the Dow was over 50K. Either way, she still got the axe on Thursday. But they said Caroline and Tulsi Gabbard are up next. So hey,
And
we're seeing the
cockeyed,
dominoes fall.
what's the
Cricket
cockeyed
Cockeyed,
guy?
cockeyed cash.
You
He
mean
going
cat
to he was
crick
already
cross?
expendable from the time they walked him
Ain't
in the door.
alive.
Right. He was nothing but a pawn. The women weren't nothing but pawns. They want it an all white man ruling country. So all those that are not white and men, they're nothing but pawns through this whole thing. And
Mm-hmm.
he allowed Caroline Lovett to understand that quick and in a hurry when he was saying how she's doing a terrible job in the news thing. That
He
had
talked
to be
about that yesterday.
humiliating and embarrassing, but it was funny to me.
It was hilarious Me
Right.
and Miss Morningstar got a good chuckle out of that yesterday.
Don't
Good
Caroline,
chuckle.
Caroline.
Oh well.
Right.
Oh
Told her she
well.
doing her. But I guess we'll keep her. We'll think about keeping her.
Right.
What would be the other option?
I
I don't
mean,
know, but
you
he's
know,
looking to
he
go
doesn't
ahead.
really like big women. So, and she's with child. So she's her look, he gonna get rid of her because he can't stay. Look, I can't look at you. Even though I look like a monster,
And smell like one too.
oh
But
Lord,
a whole caveman, yeah.
thank you. He's gonna have a problem with her being with child. So it's only a
Hmm.
matter of time. Kay can
Right.
carry him out.
Right. Well,
Right.
her bringing that baby around to be like bringing raw blood around a vampire. He's gonna want to
Okay.
eat the baby.
He
So.
is, they like
Right.
that. The
Mhm.
delicacy.
So yeah, he's probably going to get rid of them. They said because that will give him time before the midterms to put people he actually want in those positions. But I say let him do it. Let him put who he wants in there to fill these positions. Once we take over, impeach them all. And then take hey, his options away, his loyalist options. That needs to happen. Um,
I need I need an impeachment. I need a removal. I need indictment, and I need some jail time. That's what I need.
He's not
you
gonna
know
get
what?
that
I
No,
don't
jail
he
even.
ain't
time.
getting none of
I
that. He ain't going to jail.
listen.
I'm talking about everybody else. I
Okay,
mean,
that
I
fair
voted
You can
enough.
just
for
Yeah.
Fair
him
I,
enough.
jail time, but for them jail time.
Yeah.
That's all I
nah. That's
want.
too jail is too
That's
good for
what
them.
normally
DJ Kitty.
happens. Right. That's what normally happens with people that hang around him anyway. They go to jail and he still walk around
Yeah.
free.
Nah, for me, jail is too good for them. Impeach them, remove them from office, freeze all of their funds until
All
we
of them,
can figure out where our money
All of it.
has gone.
every
Leave them in
dime,
the poorhouse.
every.
Let them walk around here like common poor
That
people so they can see how that feel for a while.
get out there and apply yourself. Pull yourself by the bootstraps and get you a
Right,
job.
Get you
right,
a
And
real
get out
job.
and pay the
Right.
rent bills or go grocery shopping or pay
right.
gas.
See how that feels.
In prison,
April,
you get 3 hots and a cot. Nah, I don't want that for you.
and then on our dime. But April Shower, she just made a really good point. Trump is so dumb. He made Iran into a superpower, and he has.
Yes. Yes, he
So dumb.
has. The world is so much standing behind Iran. These Israelis people going out into other countries that where they were treated like royalty before, they're not getting that treatment anymore.
No,
And even some Americans in other countries, they're not
good.
getting that treatment anymore. But
Right.
and they stand behind Iran. There are videos out there where different countries are raising their hands and saying they stand behind Iran.
Ain't
I
that
Yeah.
mean,
that's wild to me
that is
because
wild.
they were always known as the, you know, boogeyman, put it like that. But doesn't that remind you of who else was the boogeyman?
Mm.
Exactly. Well, let me tell
Yeah.
you something that I found out about Iran
Mm.
because they said, oh, the women are so suppressed and they don't get to drive. They got to stay covered up, blah, blah, blah. A lot of that is optional in a lot of
It
Iran.
is.
A lot
Right.
of that is optional. But what I did find out is in 1979,
Mm-hmm.
they had their first vice president,
Mm-hmm.
a female
Mm-hmm.
vice president. We
Mm-hmm.
didn't have that.
No, we
You
didn't have that
understand?
until
So who's really
2024.
right? And then they had another one in 1997.
Mm-hmm.
So no, they are not who we were taught they were.
Well,
And not
neither are
only
black
that,
people.
the Jews there, the Christians, and the Muslims, they're fighting this war together.
Mm-hmm.
They've come. They're in a knot together, so they can't even put it on a religion type of thing because that's not true. And
They
Mm-hmm.
we need to
like to.
start remembering. They said that kind of stuff about us. We saw them say that about the brown people. We saw them saying that about the Haitians. We saw them everything that they said about every other race, making it more savage than anything and dangerous than anything. And at the
Mm-hmm.
same at the end of the day, it's them.
That's just
It,
like, I mean, it
it's them.
sounds like you're talking about America and black people. Think about it. They've done
Yeah.
this to us in
Mhm.
our own country.
Mhm.
So
Right.
of course they're going to do it to another
Listen.
country. They've
Mhm.
done it to their own citizens that they brought over here in shackles, our ancestors. Let's take a quick commercial break. I know this is a great conversation per usual, but let's take our quick commercial break and then we can come back and get into it. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back after this quick commercial break. Do not go anywhere. We're just getting into the weeds of it.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The Community Connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
Do you relate to the phrase, "Don't let the pretty face fool you"? That's the motto behind our Pretty Gangster hoodie. I myself am not a people person, so we have a hoodie for that too. Our hoodies do the talking, so you don't have to. Want someone to read your hoodie and think, "Yep, I feel the exact same way"? Or do you want to teach someone how to pray and thank God? Then head on over to our sassy black and white hoodie collection, located in our TikTok shop, and order yours today.
Find us at Sparkle Kicks on Etsy, TikTok, and ourplugs.com.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing. It's a movement. Our comfortable, confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
Join Political Tea every Wednesday, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern on Our Plug LLC.
Where the tea is hot.
And you'll catch us sipping on it too. We keep the conversation fresh and the brew hot. So I can bring your questions, your stories, and your cup, because we're pouring it all out.
You don't want to miss it.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We're here with our brother and sister, DeeJay and the real DeeJay Papi, talking about politics. Go ahead and take it away.
So, did you have anything, DJ, or you want me to?
I mean, no, but I just want to I want to talk about the ceasefire as a whole. I would like to go through the timeline of this supposedly non-supposedly ceasefire. I mean, and talk about some of the reasons why we think it went down the way it went. I mean, we know that, I don't know, losing 8 aircrafts and some of the, your soldiers did not come back. I don't care what nobody say. I know that for a fact. Iran has showed us that. But um and all of a sudden you like, we need 48 hours. All right, like I said earlier, you can't, the bully can't get punched in the eye and all of a sudden the bully needs a break. That's not how that goes. And then even when that went down, and I think we talked about this on the live, we were like, they can't be trusted.
Right.
Right.
So I don't think they'll go to the extent of using a nuke. I think Benny has made it, not Benny, uh was it
Putin.
China or Putin? One of them, maybe it was
Both
China.
both both of them said it,
Uh,
but it was primarily China that said if they use a nuke in that region,
They're gonna
that
take
would be
out
the
its
end. Yes.
they're going to take it's not real out. So
Mm.
Yeah.
I think that also played a factor in him not making that type of a move. Is he the type of person that would? Yes. He said what he said and he meant what he said.
But
He
the thing with him, I'm sorry, DJ, but the thing with him even saying those things out of his mouth is a crime.
mm-hmm.
Him
Yes,
even
it is.
saying those threats, those kind of, accusations, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. I mean, that's all war crimes right there.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. So
Yeah.
what do you think about it, Real?
Uh this thing, Donald Trump, this whole ceasefire for him, I think he knows as far as militarily, he's in a no-win situation. That's why he's asking for breaks. But at this point, for nothing else, he's trying to ask for these ceasefires to fill up his pockets, fill up his people's pockets, to manipulate markets. That's all he wants out of this is money. Um, I see he's gaining money in places and losing money in other places. So maybe he's trying to recoup losses. I'm not sure
What do you
what
want?
the long term goal of this is. We know this is not a holy war. It has
No.
nothing to do with religion. Um, you said this country posed an existential threat. They were 2 weeks away from having a nuclear weapon. Netanyahu said that same thing about 20 times, dating all the way back to the early 90s. Two
Yeah.
weeks away. 2 weeks away. I seen all the video clips where he said they are 2 weeks away. And so I guess he conned Trump into saying the same thing. And yet here we are. So
We'll see, Joe. We'll see. I don't trust anything.
Let me ask y'all this, and this is just turning the page a little bit on the JD Vance, just to get into his state of mind, because he y'all heard he went to go visit Victor what's his name,
Oh,
Orban.
yeah, to try to help him get reelected. Now this is a true dictator, been in power for 16 years.
Right.
16 years.
Mhm.
They claim to be fighting against dictators. However, they celebrate dictators. So he went over to Hungary to campaign for him.
Right.
I mean, what y'all think about that?
Um,
Hopefully it holds absolutely no weight because he holds absolutely no weight here.
We in
So
right.
war and you going over to Hungary. We got a deranged, delusional, dementia president over here. We need you to invoke the 25th Amendment on this crazy fool who about to get everybody unalive. And you over here in Hungary endorsing a known dictator.
But Morningstar, and this is gonna pretty much segue into what I was gonna talk about next. Why do you need to go and help a dictator get reelected If you are a dictator, you have absolute power. What do
Yeah,
you need to worry about re-election for?
you've been in power for 16 years. So
Right,
obviously it's no democracy or diploma. There's nothing going on in your country that's going to get you out of power. You've been
right.
16
E-
consecutive years.
Exactly. So my thought on that is he's going to visit Viktor Orban, not to help him get reelected, but probably talk to him and see how he obtain full control over that country. So
Mm-hmm.
to possibly try to use that as a model
Strat.
in these United States of America. And with that being said, and I know DJ Kitty stepped away, but right now, listen, everybody in this country should be worried sick. And I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you, we seen the administration, we seen them fire all of these high-ranking military officers. But up until now, most of it had something to do with race or misogyny, whether it was people of color or females or whatever. I understand. Well, I can't say I understood it, but I knew why they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the middle of a war, you fired a white, high-ranking Army chief of staff in the middle of a war.
Right.
That should be sending off bells and whistles in everybody's head. Because
Well,
now at this point, we got about 7 months to figure out how to get rid of this administration, how to stop all of the foolishness that they have going on. Because he is now trying to disrupt good order and discipline in our military. And if he is able to find the right people and put them into place, then those midterms come around, no matter if we win the midterms or not, he has pretty much made his way into a full-blown dictatorship,
Yeah.
because then the military will answer to him and do exactly what he says. So that should scare everybody to death.
It
We
should.
got 7 months to figure this thing out.
And
let me say this. It wasn't just that one officer. There were
Right,
30 that went to him and said, yo, we don't agree with this. 12
Mm-hmm.
of them ended up fired. All right. And you're right, they were white. I don't recall if there were any other races in it, but I remember it being a lot of white men.
It
And
was a
maybe a one or two white women. I'm not recalling
right,
it fully, but 12 of them were released. They don't want experience. They think that's what they don't want. They want loyalists, but loyalists has been nothing but a bad situation for them.
right.
It has
But
not, it's not been in their favor, not even through MAGA, because they thought they were all loyalists. They could do absolutely anything, and none of them would change their mind. And they're finding out that no, MAGA's like, look, you went too far with this, or you went too far with that.
mm-hmm.
Even
right,
though there are several still out there who are loyalists, who will remain loyalists. And
Right.
in fact, those are the dangerous ones. Those
right,
are the ones that are my concern. But nevertheless, he's looking for loyalists, and if he
right.
doesn't care, he doesn't care.
So if he continues the firings and he finds those right people between now and November, all of these Democrats that get elected, I can tell you now, he's going to let them know your services will not be required. And I can tell you in 2028, when it's time for him to go and the incoming president comes in, he's going to let him know, no, thanks, but no thanks. I will be residing here in Pennsylvania Avenue until further notice.
Child, I'm
so
not even
I'm
worried
gonna,
about that.
you know what? I'm gonna push back.
He
You
ain't
know
gonna
why I'm
make
gonna
it.
push back? He's not gonna make it that far.
Right.
Have
He
you
ain't gonna
seen?
make
Have
it.
you seen them swollen ankles? Have you seen that
Right,
leprosy
right,
on
right,
his
right.
neck? Them black
When
No,
you
hands?
right, but when
Have
you
y'all
give your
seen it, or is it me?
No, it's you. You're right. But when you give your description of all those ailments, don't forget he wears a bag in his coat for his
Yes,
heart.
for
So
his
we don't
heart.
talk about that enough. The man is all broken up, and they
What
got
did
him
you
Right.
say,
AI glued
DJ?
together.
Child boo.
Right. But
Right.
whether he's here or not, that
Right.
infrastructure is in place
It
for any
is.
MAGA
Yeah.
Republican, whether it's JD
However,
Yeah.
Vance, Stephen Miller,
it is.
him, or whoever.
Project
However,
2025 says that they only
we,
want the government ruled by one. They
but
don't want a
here,
three-part government. They only need one, and that's the executive. That's it.
but here is where I'm going to push back, as I am going to continue to say, we are many, they are few.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We are
I
many,
agree.
they are few. And
Right.
before we allow one person now, I, along with many, many millions, are waiting for that final blink. And
Hmm.
once that final blink takes place, and we go and we vote, oh baby, it's a whole nother ball game.
Yep.
Everybody's
So
got to go.
so let me ask you. I mean, hey, let me play devil's advocate.
Go ahead,
What if he doesn't take that final blink? Then
baby.
what do we do?
If that
Mm-mm.
man can last 7 more months with
That's not
Mm-mm.
what
leprosy
I
on
asked you,
his neck,
DJ Kitty.
with
Mm-mm.
leprosy on his neck, and something shocking his heart, and y'all know the man has dementia. Have y'all not seen him on stage rambling about God knows what? I don't know what he's saying. He's not real. I have faith in the good man above, that
I
the
I do
Lord
too.
has never given us more than we can bear.
Exactly. Oh, he's listen. It's not much longer.
Not much
And
longer.
he knows it.
He
He
knows.
Listen,
knows that it's not much
Every
longer.
time that they got
come
to
on
change
now,
his
y'all
diapers,
y'all
he knows.
all
With every
sisters.
diaper change, he knows. With every time they got to put ointment on his
Mm.
leprosy, he
Mm.
knows. With every time they got to put makeup on his hands, he knows. Them doctors know too.
DJ Kitty, y'all
I'm
all
not.
sisters. Y'all know there's always that mean old person that refused to go be with the Lord.
Oh, he's been
Well, he
doing that
not
all
gonna be
his
with the
life.
Lord no
Time up.
way. The
Time
Lord.
up.
First of all, let me be real clear. Okay,
Well,
hold on.
you know what I
Let me
mean.
put my coffee cup down, clear my voice, and say this really clear. The Lord don't know that man.
Well,
No,
you
he
know what
doesn't.
I mean. The
I know what
refuse
you
to go
mean.
to the afterlife then.
Well,
Okay?
I'm sorry, but the Grim Reaper, come get your boy. Come
Look.
get him, because we are sick of him. Anywho,
So
anyhow,
so okay. Listen, I see this is a touchy subject.
because
So
he not gonna be here. Doggone
I'm
it, he is not gonna be here in 7 months.
I'm
Shoot, turn
gonna
my
shit.
blood pressure up.
Look, I'm gonna shift gears so I can get your blood pressure up some more. So y'all know we all good, hardworking Americans, whether it's in Holly Springs or wherever you hear the sound of my voice. We are learning that $169 billion hole has been put into our We the People's Social Security Fund. Um, hey, how did that happen? How did we allow this man and his car full of clowns to hit our Social Security,
How
which
could
is
it be?
in a trust for 180? I mean, 169
Yeah.
billion dollars.
Mhm. How could it be us allowing it when we didn't even know until, it came out? Now that he needs money for this and money for that, and he's taking money from what, Medicare, Medicaid, child care
Right.
resources right now. All right. And he wants to give an explanation as to why. So
So
how could we know? We didn't allow it, and it still hasn't been allowed because in my world, in my real world, when the smoke clears, we need their assets. We need their bank accounts
We do.
frozen. We
Yes.
need everything for them to be at a halt. I don't give a damn if we gotta but
Oh,
I don't care if we gotta buy another
bleed.
burger. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Um,
It's okay.
but listen, I get what you're saying, DJ. Um, But this is part of the legislation and these tax cuts that were in his big BS bill.
Mm-hmm.
Why did nobody catch this in the Congressional Budget Office that for in order for him to get these billionaires and trillionaires or whatever you call it, these big tax breaks, anybody making over $184,000 a year, why did nobody catch this? Whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, somebody should have seen this and
Somebody should have
spoke
seen.
out, ring their alarm.
I agree. Somebody
What if
should
they
have seen.
just took it? What what if it wasn't
Uh-oh.
Keep
uh-oh.
going. Keep going.
Oh,
Keep
what if
It
it
going.
was an
wasn't an actual them putting it towards anything other than their pocket? They
Hmm.
wouldn't have seen it until after the fact. Yeah, like I said, they're a bunch of crooks working together. They don't trust one another. And
Right.
so they're there to try to see how much more they can get, other than more than the man that's right next to him or the woman right next to him.
right.
Right.
So no.
I
So
get that, DJ, but where were the Democrat and the independent eyes when all of this stuff was being written up, discussed, and all of that good stuff?
But Keith, you have to
I
realize in some of those hearings
I
that they
see you,
had,
Kitty.
the Democrats asked them repeatedly where this money was. Not that particular money, but money here, money there. They asked them repeatedly, and they would not give them a solid answer. They wouldn't.
I
Okay.
mean,
So,
So
but I'm just going to say this. Somebody told them that this was going to happen. And folks, if you go over to YouTube, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Can y'all figure out who told them that this was going to happen? Who
mm,
told them that this was going to happen? I
was it
pray
a
that you
KH?
understand.
Was it Kamala
I
Harris?
believe her name is Kamala. I
Hmm.
believe that is her name. She
Hmm.
told them that this was going to happen. And when you tell people that things are going to happen, maybe, just maybe, people should listen.
Hmm.
She told them it would happen. And here we are.
Hmm.
She
yeah,
told them just as plain as day that it would happen. And here we are. I need
Exactly.
everybody to understand it is your duty, not for you. This isn't about you. It's your duty for your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, your legacy to get out and vote. They deserve better than
absolutely.
that. They
Absolutely.
deserve better.
I agree. And crazily enough, in light of all the stuff that we have going on, I mean, it was kind of expected, but it was still a surprise to me that in this runoff election for Marjorie Taylor Greene's seat, that the Republican was able to win this seat by like 13 points.
Mm.
And it's crazy. I heard that all the time leading up to the runoff that the Democrat was leading the race. But yeah.
Exactly. So we know what happened.
Hmm.
So
We do.
yeah, guys, please get out and vote. Listen, they're
Period.
gonna throw everything in the arsenal at us. We have to make this thing too big to rig. Get out there and do what we got to do.
We do. Because if we don't, and it's bad now, imagine if it continues. Imagine 2 years of this administration. This is just a year. This hasn't even been a year and a half. This is a year and 4 months. A year and
Yeah,
a half. And, I'm hoping and praying that that 7 months doesn't come. Maybe I need to make a bet on it or something. Maybe I need to
What?
make a
I
bet.
tell honey, look. I don't know who crazy enough to bet you. It's not going. You're not going to be here. Not going
I
to be
hope
here.
not.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. And Mary had a little lamb. The whole mine gone. It's
so
gone. It's gone.
DJ,
Hmm.
a little off topic, but you remember how they were when the FBI ran up in that guy's house. They said they were betting on stuff with elections and stuff.
Right.
They actually allowed this on Coinbase. I was looking on there last night,
Did they?
And they allow, like, you can put money on who's gonna get impeached, who's gonna go to prison, who's gonna get charged. I'm
Wow.
like, are you serious right now?
You know that's supposed to be illegal.
It is
Yeah, it
on
is.
Coinbase. I will show you
It
tonight.
No,
is.
I believe
It is
you.
illegal.
I'm just saying it's supposed to be illegal.
Yeah.
They talked
Right,
about that. I heard that. What you exactly
right,
what you saying?
We have no laws at this point in time. There's no laws.
We
Only
don't.
laws
right.
for us, but
Every
there's no
man
This
for
laws for them.
themselves.
this place should be renamed is not real, because what we
Okay.
living in is not real.
I'm gonna
Listen,
patent. I'm gonna patent that name because I see
they're
people. Because
absolutely
I started it and I see it all
And
over the place now.
everybody's
I'm like,
saying it now.
yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta patent it like
Mhm.
soon.
Yeah, you
um
do.
yeah, this is crazy. It's if they made this administration right now, just these 4 years, into a movie and they put it out there, everybody watched it, most people would not believe that it was real.
Yeah.
This 1 year. I mean, this
Like,
6 months.
we have been taken through there all this 1 year.
take me
Imagine
through
going
that.
Take
Where
me
we
through
all
going,
there,
twin?
through there.
So,
honey, because
That's
we
what we
going
know.
through there for real.
right.
Because that's what we've been going through since day one, the 20th of January,
No, since he came down that
was
doggone escalator.
when that
All of
fool
that.
back, all of that. But when he came back,
Look at self-paid Sean crying in the chat
Look,
on
self-pay
TikTok.
Sean, this is not let me explain it to you now. This ain't DJ and Reels live. We will block you over here, baby. We don't play that.
Right.
You can go on
Let
somewhere.
me
Go to another
let.
live. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I think I got a little bit of a lag, but let me say this before we go off the air, guys. We all know that the price of gas is definitely going up.
Oh yes.
Well, what's happening now, what's being reported all over the United States now is that when you pump your gas, the meter is still running even after you stop pumping. So after you've taken the nozzle out of the tank, if you look at your how much you should be paying, make sure it is not still moving. I think it was California, Georgia, I want to say Oklahoma, and it
So
was
I don't
another
know.
state.
It's several places, but there's videos all over the place showing it.
where they're
just
still
Mhm.
skip
they're still charging you even though you
The
turn
pu-
the
the
gas
the
on?
pump is still running. Like, you can
just
be
skip
holding the thing in your hand, not in your tank, and you look at the meter on the pump,
It's
it's
still
still
moving.
going up.
So I need
And
everybody to pay for their gas with a credit card, and if that happens, dispute those charges. Period.
okay, that sounds good.
Right.
Go in and pay. Go in
Not
and
only
pay.
that, but they're about to start putting they're diluting this gas with E15 ethanol,
yeah, I heard about
Oh
which
that.
no.
hey, that stuff draws a lot of condensation.
Mm-hmm.
So you pretty much gonna have corn and water and gas all in your tank, tearing your car up from the inside. So
Right,
hey,
exactly. And last but not least, we had someone that came on, who's, I think it might have been Miss Lynette, who said that they went to go pump their gas and they were getting the lower end gas. Gas is high, so they were going to do the lower end. But when she went to pump, the higher end turned on.
Oh wow.
Right. So she had to stop the pump and go in the store and get them to assist her to make sure that the right gas was being, she was paying for the lower end gas and not the higher end. So there's already a lot of trickery going on. So when you pump your gas, be mindful. If you can go in, do that, pay for it. And that way, if it goes over that, that's between that tank and the people on the inside, because you know what you
That's
paid for.
right. That's
these
right.
oil
And
companies say y'all gonna pay us for this gas whether y'all want to or not.
yep. And Melba said put engine treatment in your
Yes, that's what
you
we
know,
did.
wait until it gets all the way to E and then put engine treatment in and then fill up your tank. And I'm telling you, my husband is in the car business. Okay, he's been in there for 32 years. I'm telling everybody I know, if you can go electric or get you a hybrid. A hybrid, it charges on its own. You don't have, if you don't want to go full electric, a hybrid charges on its own. So if you're driving under 45, it's recharging. And if you're going over 45, it's using your gas. I've been driving my hybrid for a week now because my car that takes gas is gonna sit right there until these prices go down. Because I have a gas. Well, it's not a gas guzzler, but I don't want to spend $80, $90 putting a one tank of gas, one full tank of gas in my car. I just don't want to do it. So,
Yeah.
you know, if you can trade in your vehicle and get your hybrid or
I
go and
just
purchase your hybrid.
paid for mine.
I know. But what can we do? We have to
You're
make
right. You're
adjustments
right.
to
I'm gonna
go
have
with
to.
our, economy. Uh,
Right.
I'm gonna say
So
this: we're at the end of the show. As always, we always can continue on talking. We will continue this conversation. Real and DeeJay are gonna go live on their platform on TikTok. If you're listening, catch them in the evenings. They come on every evening at 7:30 Central or Eastern Standard Time. I
yes.
implore you guys, go check them out. They have great information. I tune in as soon as our show is off. I do a little thing and I jump on their lives just so I can listen and get caught up. Brother and sister, as always, it is a pleasure speaking with you, sharing you with our listening audience. It's your show, and you always bring the real. Thank you so much for the tea. Any last words, DeeJay?
Oh, definitely. Guys, remember to check on your loved ones. All right. This is a tough time for everyone. They're cutting some benefits for Medicare, Medicaid, child care resources. If you can chip in as an auntie and keep that child so that mother and father can work, if you can double check with those elderly or the sick and shut in and make sure they're getting their medicine, please do that as
Yes.
well. And last but not least, vote.org. Vote.org. Go make sure you're still registered. There you can find your candidates as well. Make sure you write those names down when you go to the poll. Don't try to remember. We all getting older. So make sure
Yeah.
you write those names down and you know, vote. We gotta vote.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Blue voter guide.
Dot org
That's another
or
one too.
dot com.
Hmm.
What say you, brother? Real.
I got two quick things. I'm gonna make it quick. If America loves veterans the way they say, I hear thank you for your service all the time. I learned that Trump ended a Biden era VA program for housing, and since 10,000 veterans and their families have lost their homes, with 90,000 more veterans and their families on the chopping block for foreclosure. When you get out and talk to these candidates, try to find the guys that are pro, military, or they side with veterans. So we don't have to deal with stuff like this. People shouldn't go and sacrifice their life and possibly lose their life for this country. And this
Right.
is what we get in return. And real quick, last but not least, April is Autism Awareness Month. Go get these little gifts a hug.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
please.
Blessings. They are little blessings.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so
So
much. As always, we truly appreciate you both. Can't wait to see you guys back next week. Miss Morningstar, can you take us home, little sis?
Yes, and thank you, Real, for saying that. We had an amazing show yesterday, speaking on autism. So if everybody can get a chance, go to Our Plugs LLC on YouTube and rewatch our show yesterday. We had a counselor who gave some great information out about Autism Awareness Month. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you. It's always fun when we have the real DeeJay and DeeJay in the building. We appreciate you. And I know Memphis, Tennessee, and Holly Springs, Mississippi as well. Always is happy for this tea that we get about what's happening in our country, our almost third world country. It's kind of looking that way. I don't know, y'all, but we're
yeah.
gonna keep the faith. We're gonna keep pushing. Y'all have a wonderful day because that's all we know how to do. We will see y'all tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time for Friday. with CC and KK. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. No JoJo. We love y'all. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Toxic, for all the shares, the likes, the taps, the gifts. We love you all. Thank you. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Good night or good morning.
Good night and good morning.
All of that. As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.